Tattersaw. If you've ever driven through rural northern Alabama, you've probably seen the sign. Tattersaw. Next half a mile. It's a small exit. The on-off ramp and Interstate 65 are surrounded by a thick forest. There are no other signs of the exit, no loading, no food, etc. I'm 99.9% certain there was a gas station sign at some point, but every time I drive by the exit, I never see one. If you take the exit ramp going north, there is a gas station about 1/2 a mile off the exit going east. Oddly, there isn't a road going west, it's blocked off by a road closed blockade. From what I know, that gas station was never busy. If you go another 10 miles down the dark and cracked road, you'll run into an old town. 2 subdivisions, a joint police and fire department, an old church, 1 grocery store, you get the picture. A tight-knit, small, and creepy-ass town. Roads are cracked, the painted lines are faded, and some of the roads aren't even roads but gravel paths that lead down a twisting maze. The police and fire departments are joined, we never had enough people to have one of each. If a fire did ever break out, it was mostly volunteers that helped put it out. There's one grocery store, which is run by Mr. and Mrs. Smith. In all honesty, I'm sure that isn't their real name, they are super shady people. There's one other gas station in town, which doubles as a convenience store. When I lived in the town, my friends and I used to stop there all the time and grab junk food for movie nights. If we wanted to, we would drive out to the gas station near the interstate and get alcohol. Mrs. Hillary never checked IDs, whether she didn't care or just wanted us to have fun, I'll never know. There were 2 different subdivisions, but it felt more like one big neighborhood. They were only a mile down the road from one another, and everyone knew everyone. There was one house, the Millers, who would host large barbecues during the summer months. They also put on New Year's, 4th of July, Christmas, and other holiday-themed parties throughout the year. Everybody loved them, me included. There was one school, which was still incredibly small. Teachers taught multiple subjects and grades, classrooms were kind of crammed, etc. If I'm not mistaken, my graduating class only had about 20 people. There's the old church that sits across the street from the grocery store. But it burned down when I was a kid. It became a local legend and something scary for teenagers to explore. For a while, there was a big challenge among the teenagers in the town: if you could stand 20 minutes in the church, you were seen as brave and super cool. I know, it was dumb. The only other thing in our town was the handful of houses that sat in the thick woods around the town. Some of those houses were abandoned, some had people living in them, and I think someone used theirs as an Airbnb. Sometimes, the older teenagers would drive out there and explore a lot of the abandoned buildings, but it